Maybe he won the first.
Final of the qualifying for Qualifier 1. Winner of this match goes on to the main draw of the US Open. Receiving serve from the Royal Melbourne Tennis Club, Mr. John Woods Casey. Serving from the Racquetball Tennis Club, Mr. Freddie Bristowe. We're playing the best 2 out of 3 deuce head sets. Best of luck to you both, gentlemen. Thank you.
Oh, there we have it. First rally,
love.
this exciting event.
So there have been 25 Real Tennis World Champions and probably slightly more than 25 people who have commentated on a World Championship. And we're in the latter group. Lewis Williams, Rob Schenkman.
Thank you.
A world-class commentary team, if we do say so ourselves.
We've gone pretty big with this intro. How are we looking for this match then, Robert? How do you see this one panning out?
Well, it's a big intro and it's a big game. A lot at stake here.
Chase,
start from Mr. Woods
second
Casey.
gallery, 30 love, receiver
Couple of good
lead.
points early on. Both these players already playing a match earlier today, coming through.
I mean, for John, it was nearly 8 hours ago that he started out.
Chase,
He started at 8:30 a.m.
Early start. He was looking steady in his match before dropping the second. And then, yeah, it was a good 3-set win for him over Tony Hollins this morning.
I think good little tournament for Tony, actually. I think he played well, beating Pete. And then good match against John in the qualifying quarter-final. So he'll be happy. But, yeah, John's come through. And then Freddie with a good win against Lewis Gordon. So, yeah, these two, I think, probably on if we go to seed, these two would have been expected to meet at this stage.
Correct. And on paper, quite well matched.
Yeah, definitely. There's barely a handicap point between them. So,
Mr. Woods Casey sporting his standard bandana.
Wonder if he's washed it from earlier.
Oh.
Great finish.
Feels a bit harsh, that. I don't quite know what happened.
But
worse than second chase. And it's gone Bando and Hine.
Better than 6.
John's put that away.
Whoa.
Well marked from Mr. Tanfield. Doesn't miss those.
Oh, it's as good as. It's as good as. When all of them will do, the edge is even better. And Bristowe yet to win a point.
First blood to Mr. Woods Casey, 1 game to love. Let us know if you're watching at home, where you're watching from. I think it's bright and early in Melbourne. Evening time in the UK. I'd love to hear in the comments where you're watching from.
Another point for Woods Casey. Sebastian Swallow, I think he goes by the name Bo Swallow. Promises to be a corker, this one. Sure does.
Oh.
few players so far in the qualifying have been struggling a little bit with the speed of the court. You think that will play a factor in this match, Rob?
I think so. I think both these guys like to hit. Oh wow, that was pretty quick.
Chase the line.
Both these guys like to put a lot on the ball, certainly
Fill
cut
up, please,
volley
thank you.
wise. And I think
15 all, chase the line.
Bristow's a
pending.
particularly dynamic player, very fast. Looks to take the ball early on the volley, on the half volley, and he's going to be the kind of guy to generate pace in the rallies if it's not, even if it's not forcing. It's down.
Oh, I think he's got that.
You reckon?
Yep.
Beautiful get from Woods Casey in that
30-15,
case.
Receiver lead,
Big chunk
chase
out the floor
line
first.
pending.
Got to replace your divot there.
That's a brilliant get, to be fair. Great timing. Bristowe won't mind though.
Serve's kicking back a little bit now. Ooh.
Oh,
40-15, chase the
An
line.
argument to say you could have left that
Hold
one.
up, please,
With
Mr.
bearing in mind
Casey.
there's a chase already.
yeah, 30-15 down with a chase the line already. I think probably want to leave, but I mean it's early on in the match, isn't it? You're still feeling your opponent out, looking to get bat on ball. That's
Yeah,
great get, isn't
it's,
it?
It's tough sometimes to stop, isn't it? It's instinctive.
I think if you've got that kind of talent, which not everyone has, sometimes you might just want to take it on. And he's hit the strings there, so. So Bristowe to defend the line to get back on the board, wearing a Seacourt silver racket shirt, I think from 2022.
Bristowe
That
leads,
one.
Chase the line.
Did he not win it in that year?
He might have been the one he won, yeah.
Fond memories from then.
Wow,
That's pretty devastating backhand, that.
He did see-
First set.
Fred's one of those players where he just sees a target, hits it, like, right, what's next?
Didn't really need to hit it at that sort of pace either, but he went Mach 10. Secures the game, 1 game all.
Ooh, great get. Nice shot from Bristowe. I think slightly passive backhand from Woods Casey there.
15
I
love.
think he'd be looking for a gallery there,
Yeah,
personally.
I think-
Just missed slightly wide.
Obviously higher galleries here at Westwood, so easy to miss.
Yeah, higher and sort of shorter as well.
Chase. Worse than last. 15 love. Chase yard.
Goes out quite far,
worse
doesn't it,
than
off that back
second
wall?
gallery.
If you miss the dead on wide, which is easy to do, as you say, it's quite small targets,
Two
then it
chases,
seems to run
15
quite
love.
far down the court. You're seeing a lot of sort of better than doors, what yard worse than second, these sorts of areas.
Which is kind of frustrating sometimes when you do miss the dead on. You're kind of hoping for a second gallery chase. At least it gives you a few more yards of the court to defend. When it's sort of door first gallery, it's like, oh right, you're kind of backing the guy that has them to beat it. So it's an interesting aspect of the game. Makes chases even harder to defend, I think.
Yeah, and ultimately you have missed your target, so maybe you do deserve to be punished a little bit.
I like it personally. I
15
like
love.
the smaller targets.
The receiver
As someone who
leads.
likes to
This
play the
chase
floor
is
and
worse
rally a little bit,
than
be a
the
bit more
last
defensive, I think
Gallery.
shifts the balance a little bit. But watch me get rolled on Sunday, so we'll see.
Oh,
Oh,
It's okay. He's got another serve. No need to drop your head.
well, it's clean strike there, but as you say, it's another shot.
I've got the comments of
Flying.
exploded.
Ooh, got a bit close there.
Hugh Middleton watching, I think, from Canford.
30
JWC,
love.
my glorious king.
chase a yard worse.
Very good.
than
Welcome to the
second
UK,
gallery.
Hugh. Look forward to seeing you around for a bit.
Jack Short, my good friend Jack from Hampton Court. Let's go, J Dubs. Yeah, you'll be seeing him at Hampton.
15-30.
John flies to the UK after this tournament to take up a 3-month stint at Hampton Court.
Forty, 15.
Guys in the YouTube comments, if you could please keep it friendly. Obviously, we're a welcoming
2
community,
games to
so
1.
There we have it, game 2-1, Mr. Bristowe.
I think neither player yet to find his best
15
form.
left.
Yeah, it's just the early stages of a match. Just finding your feet.
I think
Notching up the game on the board. You're getting there.
bit of lactic acid in the legs from earlier as well. It's sometimes hard to sort of get yourself going again.
Thank you.
It's a good shot. Very honest from young Freddie there.
Thought he got it too.
Conceding that one is down.
30 love.
All the big wigs watching. We've got Mr. Gate and Beak tuning in, watching as well.
Great cat. Beauty.
Hope he's going well in the big Billy Ross Skinner event over back home in the UK.
Love.
I can't remember who I said it to, but I was saying that I kind of wish I could drop a few handicap points and just get in the Billy Ross Skinner. It looks like a lot of fun.
One Shankman in the event's more than enough. Oh, big error from Woods
That's a
Casey.
tough play. 40 love with the
15,
serve.
40.
It doesn't need to be
Probably
that
the
good.
best time to do it, though, I think. 40 love serving. There's not many better times to make an error.
Definitely better than 40 love the other way.
Stroke.
Strokey wokey.
Could do with this one, mind.
30, 40.
Will not want this to go to juice. Another point to even things up at 2 games all. What's he got? Hit. Serve.
Oh,
You'd be quite glad that's gone out for a fault, that one.
Bristowe probably has some audacious inside-out backhand dead-on attempt lined up there. Great
Good
pick.
pick up.
ball
Oh,
down.
that's good play.
Better than 2.
Wow, great composure from Freddie there.
Cuts down to better than 2. Lovely ball.
Thought
Nice
John-
control.
Thought John did really well with those first
40,
2
30, better
retrievals
than
to keep
2.
the ball slightly short. But ultimately, like I said, a bit of a momentum shift. A 40 love ball in the penthouse. You're looking like 2-all. Now all of a sudden 40-30, and you're trying to beat better than 2, and you got the wrong end. So one of the most interesting aspects of our game is that momentum can shift. Lewis.
Certainly can. Certainly
Certainly
can. And we've seen a few games with twists and turns so far today. I mean, John and Tony, for instance, that was a couple of mixes in styles of play and just the way it was twisting and turning. It was an interesting match, that one.
40-30, Mr. Woods Casey leads. Chase better than 2.
Better than 2 to beat. What are we thinking? Floor, dead on?
Good serve.
Oh, floor.
Floor.
Deuce.
Lovely volley.
In.
Certainly not. He's not punished him well enough for me there.
Yeah, good choice.
Good choice to finish that rally.
Second gallery.
That some of those
Deuce.
backhand volleys there, as good as it gets from John.
Very good.
Finding
defense.
floor side wall. I think
Second
that ball off
gallery
the side
pending.
penthouse, because it comes so far at court, got to be looking to volley that somewhere.
Quite hard to do much with it once you let it bounce.
Rip
Okay.
it.
Great ball.
Better than 3.
Great ball. Any other interesting YouTube comments? We've just had a message from Happy Park. Got a viewer watching there, enjoying the stream. Complimenting the commentary and the quality of the camera work. Well done, Ryan. Spectacular as ever.
Ben Gatemeet would love to see a best on best mixed doubles.
It's hard to pick it up.
So would I.
I see it.
Be interesting to see, wouldn't it?
It's going like that.
If I won the Billy Ross Skinner, where would you hide the tattoo? Good question. Well, there's a fair amount of volume on my human body, so anywhere's up for grabs, apart from the cheekbone, I think.
Second gallery, here we go. Padded serve.
Lost it.
Worst
Worst time.
lost it.
Worst time.
Felt worse than second.
Yeah.
Just lost it, Freddie.
That doesn't happen many places.
At Queens, that's barely going yard worse.
Oh, you can get the VAR. It
Really
won't help
wonder.
you there. Advantage.
Freddie
Chase
questioning that
better
one.
than 3.
Serve.
Oh, he got away with
Oh.
another one.
It's the second time. Better than 3.
Wow.
On the chase. Felt better than 2.
Wins the chase.
Not much John can do about that. Well, these two still locked at juice. 2 game points so far lost for John in this juice game.
Chase.
I was convinced that was in the net.
Worse than 2.
Just had enough to clear it.
Deuce.
Wow.
Going all the way to worse than 2 as well. Oh, it's going to A bit far.
Yeah, that's LBW and that is out. Good to see John opting for that under twist serve.
That's the one where we've took back the volley off the roof there as well, isn't it?
It's not really an under twist, it's a sidewall.
This is the one we said if you let it bounce, it's quite far up the court.
That's good option, that. That's good option. That's literally so quick. Freddie has to play a half volley and react somehow to that ball, so...
Tough to do.
Yeah.
Right choice from John and reap the reward. Worse than 2 to beat mod.
To the receiver.
He'll be looking to take this early, I think.
Chase is worse than
Volley
2.
it somehow.
Could be
Over
long.
hit.
Lost it, fell. Better
Good
than
first ball, good defence from Fred.
Incredible that's fallen better than the last.
A
Ball up
rare
to
backhand
Bristowe.
error from Freddie Bristowe.
Advantage.
I heard a rumour moments ago that he never misses the backhand. But
These streamers, eh?
serve.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I can read. Some
Good
great
option,
quality shots there.
Good option that from John. Really, really good play. Patient play, and he's exercised those demons and netting that ball at 40 love. So, happy days for the man from Melbourne. And we were at 2-2 after 30 odd minutes of play.
Neck and neck so far.
Yeah, deleted from Freddie. John again
15 love.
attacking on that backhand volley, which is not quite keeping it tight enough.
Some interesting angles, isn't there, with the camera work from DC?
Yeah.
The extra glass on the side.
Oh, God. Bounce winning gallery opportunity turned down by Mr. Bristowe.
30 love.
Bit far back for my liking, that one.
Yeah, I think he's about to hit it into his own side of the net. But yeah, an errant force from John. Good pick.
Did well to get under it.
Oh, no, yeah.
Quite find the strings.
Great rip from John. So he's got that sort of mini break back.
Oh, I've never seen him hit that ball before.
Shot.
Stayed in. Bro. Oh.
Oi. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he's misread the timbre. Bristowe gets the tag.
Incredible rest though, wow.
Insane, insane defence from Woods Casey getting up in front of the timbre there, using that long reach on the double hander, the longest grip in the world.
Great rest. Review this one is.
Chase, half yard worse than last gallery.
I love seeing the angle from the receiver's end, looking at the service end.
Yeah.
See all the glass that we see here in Washington. It's that shot.
Oh.
Got to protect those.
If in doubt, hit it hard at the timbre. This is a great get.
Yeah.
'Cause
Nearly
that's-
in the dead on as well.
Good pace from Bristowe as well. Like
Yeah,
to get
good
all the way
speed
up
to
to second gallery.
Lovely play. Well, it's been very tight so far, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Neither
really
player
tight.
sort of pulling ahead.
I wouldn't say there's been any kind of rhythm to the match, to be honest. There's not been kind of long rallies. It's all been a bit different.
Receiver
So,
leads 40-15.
well, yeah, it's
Chase
good
is
stuff.
half
It's good
yard
stuff.
worse
Enjoyable.
than the last gallery. Oh. Time, please.
John opting for this demi-piqué second serve instead of the bobble that we often see players use.
Always done well with that.
Nice
Done
rally.
really well to
Very
get that
good
down
width.
the line.
30-40.
A little bit pushy for my liking, though. I think Bristow's quick enough that he can get into those corners if it's a length ball.
Paid off there, in fairness.
In.
That's a great ball.
Great option. He normally goes straight on that, doesn't he? Finds the main wall there.
3-2, first set.
Doesn't feel like it should be easy to, you know, no, not a major percentage ball there, but he hit it very well.
Oh, creeps in. Creeps in.
15 love.
How's the YouTube comments looking now, Robert? Any
Chris
stuff?
Ailey, how are our star commentary team enjoying their time in Westwood so far? Quite a lot, to tell you the truth, Mr. Ailey.
It's not quite as good as being in Leamington right now, but, you know,
30 love.
some of us have got to do it and get over here, and you can enjoy Leamington, Chris.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
tough, isn't it? You got to make these sacrifices, Lewis. Sidewall Railroad. Probably won't be serving that again.
Someone's got to mark Norman Hyde's birthday event, you know.
40
Peter
love.
Cipriano, I dare someone to snip John's man bun on the changeover. I don't think it would be a snip. I think you'd need a pair of garden shears for that.
Are we allowed to say man bun in 2025? Is that
The
a
game 4,
Bun.
games to 2, 4-2, first set.
non-binary bun?
Oh,
Just a bit too short. Nearly a beautiful serve. Just quietly, Freddie just pulled to a 4-2 lead. It's felt really nip and
Where did
tuck.
that come from?
so they hit it
Feels like a
front.
second ago it was 3-2. I checked my phone and it's now 4-2. So momentum shift here for Mr. Bristowe.
Oh, that one popped a bit.
Danger for Johnny. I think I'd go back to my railroad, to be honest. And he has done, just to stop Bristowe cut volleying. Despite the fact that Freddie's
Bit of-
hit
bit
that
of
straight,
frustration there.
despite the fact he's hit that
Really love
straight
receiver
one,
lead.
that main wall past John, I'd much rather see Bristowe forcing than hitting cut volleys.
Jace, yard better than second gallery.
Pretty good return to serve though from Bristowe. I think he's reeled off nearly 8 points in a row there. 7 points. He's got 3 chances to go 5-2 up. Not really sure where this came from. The first kind of momentum shift we've seen in this match. John looking frustrated about something.
I think he can be a little bit harsh on himself sometimes, John.
I do too, actually. Yeah, I just think he needs to believe. I think just kind of take stock of what's happening, and sometimes your opponent's allowed to hit good shots past you. And I think Fred's hit 3
40
pretty
love,
good shots.
Trevor leads.
Fine,
Jace,
he's
a
gone
yard better
4-2,
than
but
second gallery.
I mean, he's not going to do it every single time, you'd think.
Does need to find something here though, because it is this set slowly coming away from him.
And
just
the
like
winning
that,
gallery.
5-2. He's got to change something here.
I'll be
5
going
games
back down
to
to
2,
Bristow's forehand. I think he's got
5-2,
more
first
joy
set.
down there. I'll be keeping it short. But he's serving this kind of wide demi-PK quite well, actually.
Ball's
It's
down.
like you're
Chase
sort
2.
of tuned into him. He's done exactly what you said every time. Nice shot.
I don't know.
Been rewarded there.
Just got to see things sometimes.
Does he think he was going for the boast there?
Yeah.
15 left.
Every time I think he's boasted this match, it's not really gone anywhere. Like I think he started the last game. So when they changed ends at 40 love, he's just chucked in a boast straight on Bristow's volley. I'd much prefer him to look for that floor side wall option. Nice.
Not up.
Pretty strong from Bristowe. Pretty strong.
30 left.
Good attack and play from Freddie.
Yeah,
definitely.
can't really argue with that.
Right, I like this serve. He's serving that nicely. Oh,
Yeah.
millimetres over that, just like that.
40
Last
love,
couple of
chase
games,
2.
he's really found his rhythm.
He's been winning them to love. He's won the last 3 to love, potentially, if he wins this.
Probably tuck
I
two.
can't remember the last time John won a point. He just seems to not be able to keep the balls off the back wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, tricky to be honest. Easy from this position in the cupboard at Washington, but I think we've got to give credit to Freddie. He's really turned it on last few games.
Playing well, some good serves.
Yeah.
Forcing John into some awkward returns.
Less errors as well. And we all know how dangerous he can be when he catches fire. He's one of those guys you want to avoid in a draw, I think.
Yeah, certainly when he's on, he's on.
Yeah,
Yes,
for
very
sure.
good play.
40 love, chases
What
2
can John
yards.
do to
Receiver
stop it?
lead.
That's the
40
question.
love, chase 2.
And that's the thing in this qualifying draw. You've not got that benefit of best of 5. If you have one bad set, you can kind of ignore it. In a best of 3,
Good serve.
that's pretty naughty. Yeah.
Lovely.
15, 40.
Cup volley though.
And that is the set.
And the first set.
Well played to Freddie there.
I almost think like leaving the court, breaking
Second set,
Freddie's
love all
momentum
gents.
here would be an option for John, but he's carrying on serving.
Straight in. It's good play. Can he use this
15
new
love.
set as a sort of way to start fresh?
Yeah, definitely. I think you can pick up a lot about your opponent from a set. John will know where Freddie's strong and where he can maybe gain a bit of success. So,
Thank you.
and he'll probably
15 all.
identify areas himself where he might want to do better.
Bit of frustration here. Conversation with himself. Neither of us would do anything like that, would we?
Nah, both pretty quiet on court, to be honest.
Good serve
Thank you.
Side of court.
Out of court.
to play it out.
30, 15.
Maybe he's found the serve.
Ball down 2 and 3. 30, 15. Server leads.
Josh Dodson watching at home. Hello, Josh.
No, not up.
Down.
40, 15. 2 and 3.
Lovely catch from Mr. Woods Casey there.
So he'll be looking to pick up his first game since that 2-1 game, that long juice. In a way, that juice game kind of helped Freddie, didn't it?
Everyone here has had a dap, but
Yeah, it just seemed like he once he got confidence from winning that game, he then sort
40,
of rolled
15.
through the next few.
Chase
So
2 and 3. 2 and 3.
John put himself in a good position in this game, though. Can he convert? It's a good serve,
Excuse
but
me. 30, 40.
Played.
yeah.
Oh, it's tricky.
Awkward. That difference between main wall timbre and straight timbre is drastic. Ooh.
Wow.
Thought he was all
Advantage
over that one.
receiver.
Bit floaty that cut volley. I didn't think it was gonna work, but managed to force the racket error. Good serve.
Oh. Bristowe finds the nick. Good shot. If in doubt, hit hard.
Hard and low.
Oh,
Oh, of course, once it goes past that line, it's a fault. In America, a little difference between the UK and American rules.
Correct. What's the other difference, Robert?
Touching the net.
Correct.
advantage to the server.
To touch the net in the US as part of your swing or attempt to strike the ball.
Big question from Josh Dodson in the chat.
Yep.
Chase last
Is there
gallery.
someone in the forehand corner? Casey keeps looking at something. I think Mr. Tanfield is in the forehand corner. So can only assume that John's speaking to Barney.
Josh notoriously quiet on court. keeps himself to himself, doesn't say much, so probably different for him to see something like that occur. Unless there's a double hit, of course.
I think he sends his questions in writing, doesn't he? Would never raise his voice. Anyway, still at love all, second set. Advantage to Mr. Bristowe.
John was 40-15 up here.
Advantage to the receiver. Chases the
Yeah, we're having those
last
demons.
gallery.
Disappointed
He's
he
Last
lost.
gallery.
He's lost 4 games in a row, 4 games in a row. So it's that kind of like, where's my next game coming from? Always important to keep that scoreboard ticking.
Good serve again. Demi PK's been working quite well for both players at times.
It's bouncy roof, isn't it? He's got that length. Oh wow, that's unbelievable! For any of you watching at home, looking at how to cut the ball, Freddie really dragging down the back of that.
To worse than 2.
Oh, brutal! Deserved better.
It looked better.
Didn't it?
Ooh.
No, no.
Oh. Forced a stroke there.
Wow, you don't often see that. Bristowe going for the KO. That's an exceptional.
cut.
That's a great ball. Like, you just, when do you take that?
Oh, on the toes.
I mean, Bristowe going pretty straight there, though. I mean,
I don't know that you're
On the backhand, yeah. A little bit punchy.
forcing from the net. I mean, I don't care if it's on your backhand.
Advantage. Chase worse than 2.
In.
Just like that. First game of the second set to Freddie Bristowe. Continues his run.
It's his
One
5th game
to
in a
love
row.
In the second set. 1 love.
John was up there.
So
We'll have
John
to quickly
obviously
forget about that.
John obviously has the lower handicap of these two. I think Freddie's a 4.1 and John's a 2.9. So Freddie might be able to actually get to
15 love.
his career best handicap here if he wins this.
It's a good serve again.
Never a percentage option behind the back,
15 all.
but completely caught him off guard there.
Fairness to him, it's very hard to make that demi here bounce twice.
Yeah, yeah. Caught again, didn't it?
He's managed it a couple of times. He's hitting it well. It's a great ball.
That's a shot of a confident player, that. Shot of a confident player. I think Bristowe's got the option to leave that to the back wall.
15.
He's seen it like a football and just punched it down the line. Good shot from John. So,
Shot of an overconfident player.
Ready,
That
all?
one.
question from Ben Gatenbeek. Do we recall the match between these two this time last year? How is this shaping up differently? I wasn't actually in the building for it, and I don't know where I was, but I know the scoreline, and I remember that John obviously won the first set. He was up kind of like 4-love in the blink of an eye, and then won that set 6-5, but then won about 2 games after that, so Bristowe obviously got going.
Receiver leads
Bristowe
40,
looking
30.
far more the dominant player in this match. I think that's the difference, really. He hasn't had that slow start.
On the court. The game.
There we go. Was Casey
Back-
One game all.
Back on
1
the
all.
board.
back in action? Some good positive play there. A little bit more aggressive, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's important to be aggressive against Bristowe. I know he's kind of like all action, the ball's pinging around, he's very dynamic, but you've got to remember to actually attack him yourself, make sure he's the one retrieving sometimes. That's lovely
Sharp.
ball, lovely ball.
Decent
15
viewing
love.
numbers up top there. Watching this one. A few in the dead on. Quite a few up top.
A few playing cards up top.
Chase the second gallery.
Still was Casey finding a chase there.
15 love. Server leads.
Incredibly small galleries. Oh, that's got awkward. He's done well. It's a good ball there. Oh, great get.
Well played,
Some
Freddie.
good tennis there.
Well played. Not a lot more John could have done there.
30 love.
Slightly unlucky bounce.
Good shot. Just like that. 40 love.
30 love.
Still early days though. I mean, just because someone's 40 love up in a game might go on to win it, that doesn't mean that the set's over. I think John's got to remember that, got to bear that in mind. Just brick by brick, cling on to something. I mean, look, sort of wandering around the court a little bit, looks lost for ideas. I mean, that could just be my interpretation.
Yeah, maybe just taking a moment just to, you know, calm his nerves, just find something where he's, you know, racking his brains of what he's going to tweak and what he's going to change, because, you know, he needs a set to stay in the competition.
Oh, he does. It's do or
40
die.
love. The receiver leads. Takes the
Ross
second
Can, are both these
gallery,
players
takes
amateurs?
second
No,
gallery.
Mr. Woods Casey is the professional. He's a professional at Melbourne, but Mr. Bristowe works in a hedge fund as an amateur.
An amateur hedge fundist, is he? Is that right?
He must be.
The overhit, but wasn't punished. Let's go awkward. Get there.
Wow, that's
the
won it
chase.
by a long
Game.
way. Good option that though,
Games to
Bristow's got.
one,
Not many people
2-1,
have that kind of
second
straight
set.
force, especially off a ball off the penthouse. So you're kind of setting yourself for that cut shot, and he's able to drive it down the line.
Yep, hit that well. 2 games to 1. Feels like a big game, this one. Oh, done well. Looked awkward.
It's well played from John. I think he's left too many of those cut volleys to the back wall, actually. At Melbourne, it's super consistent. You might be able to nip that one when it's low. I think here you really have to get into that side wall. What a
Great
call again.
serve.
What a serve.
Great serve. Yeah, not to say it's not consistent, but it's just a little bit quicker, isn't it? These balls are still pretty new. It's early in the tournament. The court is quick, and ultimately he's not as used to it as he is in Melbourne. So
Yeah.
he's been
30 love.
probably leaving a few too many, leaving Freddie getting short chases and racket errors.
Ball's
Just
down,
like
better
that.
than 2.
Yeah. Pretty hard to get that one back, though, to be honest.
Better than
Great
2
ball.
pending.
Wow.
Chase better than first gallery.
Good option that from John, going slightly shallower on the
Chases
demi
better
PK,
than
forcing
two, better
Freddie
than
into a bit of a
first
hasty
gallery.
choice. Got away with it, though.
Good serve again. We see a few highlights. John, a nod to his opponent there.
30 love, Mr. Woods Casey leads. Chase is better than 2.
Wow.
Good shots there. Get another forehand
40
racket error
love,
from Freddie.
receiver. Chase
That's
better
kind of
than
important,
the
that as well.
first gallery.
Now 40 love rather than 15-30.
Ball,
Better than
goes
ball.
short.
Than first to beat. Go on then, people at home. What would you be changing if you were in John's position? He's trailing at the moment. Needs to get back into this match. What do you think he needs to do? Let us know. Great shot there.
As he wins the game, 2 games all.
2 games all. Second set.
It was 2 games all first set. Oh, tough bounce that, jeez.
Oh,
It's gone through the net.
Freddie, thank you very
Wow,
much,
good
Mr.
honesty from
Bristowe.
Freddie.
15 love.
very good stuff from Fred there.
Alex Dieter asking, have these two played before? Yes, they played in this exact match last year, the final of qualifying. Freddie won.
Oh,
Rare error.
2 games all. They love John.
30 love.
Is he going to make amends for the first set?
Oh,
Straight ball.
that's held its line off the sidewall, hasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was going to miss as well, if I'm honest. So fair play to him.
15-30.
It's just that danger
Receiver
engaging
lead.
with Freddie there, just pushing it round. He's just going to
Yeah.
eat that up like it's a rackets ball. I just think it's got to be either out the point or you're really attacking him.
Yeah, I think there's a danger of, you know, it's a great ball. Some of the more steadier styles of play, where you're not taking too many risks, can you fall into
30
trap
all.
of being a bit too pushy and nudging it around, and then someone like a Freddie or more attacking player is going to take balls on, and more for than not, they're going to make them.
Yeah, when I
Base
played him
last
in
gallery.
with Queens,
Good choice
and
there.
I played him a lot. When I played him at
30
Queens, it was
all,
like
last
hard from
gallery
Hasden,
pending.
especially because he's volume balls other people can't get to, and he's kind of attacking balls you'd normally expect something defensive from. So I think it's important to just find a way of not rallying. If you get in the serve, you're in with a shot, I think. That's quality volley. That's a quality volley.
That backhand is very,
40-30,
very
last gallery.
stylish. Looks good
And from,
and effective.
I think, 30 love down, he's played a faultless 3 points there. Hugh Middleton saying, what would you be telling John Woods Casey? Win more points. Yep, sound strategy, that one.
Yeah, hopefully he learns a bit more about coaching between in his next few months in the UK, if that's the best he's got to offer so far. Too much time on the bitters with Jackson Pastor.
Yeah, I can remember waking up in January to Oz Open commentary, looking at that van
40-30.
like a Foster's
The
advert,
receiver leads.
but I was actually
This is the
watching
last
an
gallery.
open, real tennis open. Oh, it's rolled out.
Ripped down.
In the game, 3-2, second set.
2 Freddie. All right then. Come on, John. Let's stop the
Stop the rots.
stop the deficit.
Keep serving that Demi. I think he just needs more confidence. I'd just be throwing everything I can in front of that ball in the forehand.
Good serve. Lucky. Missed the gallery there.
Oh, wow.
It's a pretty audacious choice. Oh,
Well played from John.
yeah, that's nice stuff.
15
It's just started with a good serve, didn't it?
It's maximising that weak Bristowe return, I think. I think it's maximising those. If he hits you 3 or 4, you've got to be putting those away. I think he's going to hit a few past you, and you've got to accept that.
Still want to get it. Body on the line. Overhit that.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
do.
nice. Good play. But you're right. Good serve and then decent return,
love.
and he managed to get him behind it and stop it beating him.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. I mean, you can't just say, oh, yeah, I'm just going to serve this perfect serve, but you're going to have to take some punishment at the service end, but... Oh, that's tough. That's tough. You just got to pick yourself up there. But, yeah, like, when you do get that
15,
half
30.
chance, I think it's, like, really driving the stake into your opponent's heart and letting them know, yeah, I'm on top of you when I'm at this end.
Oh,
Sounds like we've got Nick Howe in the room next to us. His balls. That didn't
my
look
God.
particularly up to me, but
Oh, it's good hold. Oh, beauty.
down.
2 bounce before the back wall. Fantastic ball from
Chase
Bristowe.
half a yard. 15-30.
big point
30 all.
here. Come on then, John. 30 all. He's got a very tough chase to beat next.
He needs
Could
this,
argue needs this point,
needs
really.
this point. Unless he's got a Williams force in his locker.
Which he doesn't.
Shot.
Paul. Oh, big choice.
Oh, Bando and cut. He needed that. I tell you what, he
30.
needed that.
That was a bold
Half
choice,
yard.
wasn't it, to go down the line on that ball, but bit of help from the Bando, and he's won the point.
Fortune favours the brave sometimes.
So now he's looking at trying to beat half a yard.
This is the time to beat
What
half.
percentage are you giving him? What chance he got?
5.
5%?
not. It depends what Bristowe serves. If he serves that demi, that's a pretty hard serve to hit a half a yard off unless he really goes long with it. So, yeah, I think it depends a lot on the Bristowe serve. I'll give you an in-play percentage. How about that?
Yeah,
Chase half
I'll
the
do the
yard.
same.
Okay, I'm going to start at
Chance
100.
of beating this.
Start at 100.
10.
Yeah, I'd have gone less than that. That was a really good serve from Freddie.
Well, he didn't say anything. He
I
bottled
know,
it.
I was kind of just watching. Good serve from Fred, and we're at juice.
That's a good ball.
Strokey. Wow. Brilliant shot from
shot
John
there.
under pressure.
Stroke.
Should have hit that last time.
Advantage.
Easy game.
It's a good get. Yeah.
Wow, great
I
get
think
from
that's been the
Hazard worse
best
than two.
kind of shot, the most
Advantage
effective shot
wins
John's been
case.
hitting is that cut volley to Freddie's forehand. Been hitting it well, the court takes it well, it's nice and aggressive. I think he's forced a few racket errors there, got a few good chases. Be looking to do a lot more of that if I was him. Any more comments on the YouTube, Rob?
Yes, actually.
Anyone telling us where they're watching from? Any questions for us?
No, not on that front, actually. But that's okay. Maybe
We'll keep them coming, people.
yeah, we could see a third set here, so...
What do you want to know about Washington? We've now both been here for the first time. It's a club that a lot of people won't have played at. Ask us stuff. Let us
Advantage to the
enlighten you.
server.
Yeah, the tennis
Hazard
can't be that
worse
interesting.
than
We need to
two.
talk about something
Hazard.
else. Hazard worse than 2 to defend. Now he's had minimal success with railroad so far. Yeah, you're
It's
not...
pretty good.
Deuce.
A couple of the pros watching at the top there. On the glass, we see Darren Long, we see Nick Howe.
Making a few balls.
Ball's down. Worse than two.
Oh...
Another one, same old story, isn't
Just
it?
leaving it. Like, that's it sidewall first. What's to stop him just getting in sideways on? And I don't know, it's unconventional. Just hack it into the wall, hack it anywhere. Like, if you leave it, you're in real danger.
It's easier said than done, but
It is, isn't it?
It is definitely the choice. That's a good get, to be fair.
Oh, wow.
Good hands, another bando.
Wow, Bristowe. Saw the glimmer of hope in that rally. John's gone for the main
Chris
wall
Chapman-esque.
post. Yeah,
Back
it
wall.
was.
Backful boast. Not many do it as well as Chappers.
I think that was the only shot Freddie could play as well, and he's absolutely smashed it, to be fair. Bit of self-talk now from John.
Good gets from
Worse than 2, 2, and 3.
Freddie
Wow.
off the timbre as well, in fairness.
Scores
So it was
deuce.
tricky timbre here.
This
It goes
chase is
back
worse
deep into the
than
court.
two.
And Freddie handled
Chase
those well.
worse than two.
Couple of good cut volleys needed here, I think. And there's
Wow,
one.
there's one. That's the
Great ball.
pressure, though, isn't it? When you know someone's got worse than 2, 2, and 3, they're coming at you. They're coming at you with a really ripping cut volley. It's like, oh, you're running into that corner, kind of not relishing it.
He's done well. Can he do it again? Evened up.
This would be a real smash and grab. Lost
Chase
it.
off.
Chase off. Chase off. I
Oh.
think chase off.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought it was chase 2. That's a
Advantage.
great call from Barney.
Yeah, good call.
Wow.
Bit
wow.
of frustration from
wow.
Freddie there.
Brilliant from Woods
3
Casey.
games
Brilliant that. 3 really good cut volleys. Lots of work on it.
Yeah, I think that's been the main shot. He's got to keep playing that ball. Tough off the longer serve like that, but that's a great backhand.
Wow. Oh,
incredible.
wow. I think that's going on real tennis flair. That's
Incredible
exceptional.
shot.
Wow,
Right
Right
brilliant
up in
from
front
John.
of the timbre. Big fist bump afterwards.
And too
He
right.
wants
I mean,
this.
he's been behind the whole match pretty much, so why not give it a bit?
Ooh, got away with that.
Chase better than the first gallery. 15 left.
Sent that one high, but went running down the court.
Oh.
Got away with it.
Ryan's quick mixing work there, giving us a brilliant angle of Woods Casey's volley.
15-0.
Brian Carey, Ryan's brother.
Chase.
Good question from Post.
Help me
What
out,
is the
Freddie.
timbre
Second
more
gallery,
or
that-
less severe than Oxford? What
Better
do you
than,
think,
thank
Rob?
You. You got too much hair going on. I can't see anything.
Less.
Less severe, you think?
Yeah, I think Oxford's a little bit. I think with the dimensions of the court, I think you feel it more at Oxford, if that makes sense. You actually got less room to manoeuvre, so it kind of gets behind you quicker. I think here, though, it's a similar angle, it's just different. I think if Oxford was normal sized, you'd probably see it, they'd be the same.
Yeah, I think angle's probably similar, but because the fact Oxford's so small as well.
Like you're closer to the back wall, right? The timbre is actually closer to the back wall, so it's made difficult quicker. But
tough one to answer that, Bo, but I think it's definitely,
first chase better than the first
definitely in
gallery.
the conversation. The three really that talked about Oxford, Tuxedo, and here.
Chase
Better than first gallery. What are you serving
gallery,
here?
15-0.
Demi trying to make it miss.
Railroad again, make him force.
Oh,
Probably not a fault. That wouldn't be on my list, but
No, I think Railroad always better than first. I think you want to see people take on a force,
you can see he struggled though.
unless they're Lewis Williams.
Oh, get over.
Finish.
Yeah, nice play.
Finish.
Good
well.
running, good finish.
Like he was a ATP
receiver's
tour
point,
player
30-15.
finishing one at the net.
Chase better than second gallery. Better than second.
Good
Done
get.
well there.
Ooh.
Oh,
Self-defense.
Oh.
That's a great ball. Great disguise.
that's an exceptional
Look
backhand.
to all the world he's going cross court and
I
he's just
know.
slotted it down the line.
He's done everyone.
15, receiver leads.
Incredible shot. John
40-15.
acknowledging that one. Get over. Not quite.
That's the game. 4-3.
How you like that
Good
ball?
serve.
Does it
Good
bother
return
you
of
at all?
serve game from Bristowe there. He looked to win those points.
Yeah, good intent from him. In the same way John showed the same sort of style.
4 games
in the
to
previous
3.
game.
Second set 4-3.
Just got to persevere and accept that if he keeps doing that, you're going to lose. But you'd rather lose like that than lose where you've given it to him.
It's not been a sort of huge variation of serving from either player. You understand that from Freddie because he's winning. Good shot, good finish.
Yeah.
But if you're John here, is there an argument to say you should be looking at some other serving options?
I'm surprised Freddie's not chucked in a few more railroads. I know he's got it. I think a fast railroad's not bad here with the back wall being so quick.
I think if you're 6-2, 4-3 up, you don't change much.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, this is completely fair. Oh, that's a nice ball. You know what I was thinking? I think Fred was thinking there. I think he was thinking, I've not hit any of those backhand rolls in a while.
Yeah, missed it.
Not sure it was 100% there for it.
Oh, we've got some more questions
30-15.
Alex Dieter, is it quite a low roof? Not noticeably. I wouldn't say so. Rob, how about you?
Pass. Not sure.
Great cat.
Yeah, I think it's the way the
30-0.
lighting is. There's a lot of white up there. You can't really see it too well on the camera view. But no, I wouldn't say it's a particularly low roof.
No.
Oh.
Freddie's been really good at taking those kind of half chances he's got.
Receiver lead.
That's been a bit of a
40-30.
difference for me. He's really looked to win those points, like whenever he's been given a chance. I guess that's just kind of the player he is. He's got a point for 5-3.
Not up. So 1 and 2.
Called down that. Question from Patrick Dunrob. What do you think about this one? So
Go on.
Patrick says, do we think with the success Mr. Woods Casey's having it in the forehand corner on the return of serve, should he be playing more to Freddie's forehand when Freddie's receiving, when he's at the receiver's end?
I'd never really favour always going down to the forehand. I think it's a good option if the ball's there. I think if you hit a bad one to their forehand, you really do put yourself in trouble with the timbre and the grill area. I think down to the backhand is generally always a winner, especially if you can hit a good length, good cut. Very difficult to hit across the line of that ball towards the timbre corner. So unless you're an exceptional backhand player like Bobby Fay,
40-30.
I think down to the backhand's always a
Mr.
winner, but yeah,
Bristowe
forehand
leads
is a great
stage 1
change-up
and
for sure.
2.
One and two, that's in the net. So it's good game, bad game at the moment for John.
Game.
Well, that's
Five.
two bad in a
Server leads
row.
1 set to love
5
and
games
5
to
games
3.
to 3 in the second set.
Do or die now. Do or die.
So 6-2, 5-3, been relatively comfortable according to the scoreline for Bristowe here.
Just a couple of key games in the middle he's won, I think. He'd run away with it at the end of that first set.
Here's a chance for John though.
Good choice. He
It's
started doing that a
second
bit better
gallery.
actually. Before he kept missing
Love
last
all.
gallery long.
Yeah.
Like we say, smaller targets here. Smaller galleries. Victoria Scott all-star commentary. Don't you know it?
Working hard in Philly as always.
Hardly working. Great ball from
That's
Freddie.
just what he can do. That is what he can do, and that's why so many of these
15 love.
frat boys get excited in the YouTube comments about Freddie Bristowe. Wow.
That's a good get. It's got awkward on John there. 30 love. Need something here.
30 love.
Oh, it brings up some match
30
points
love.
here.
Pace on the ball from Bristowe.
Question for you, Rob, then. So from Bristowe, would you hit more to a lefty's backhand when they're at the service end or still down the line into the forehand?
It's a really good question, and one I have asked other people when playing. I've only played 2 left-handers, Cam and Steve, both once each. The answer is you would go still down to their forehand. I think it's still the right corner to go to, but you're going to use that
40
other corner
love.
more.
Chase the second gallery.
Certainly in a
40 love,
defensive way,
receiver lead, second
but
gallery
it's
chase.
still the best corner to use, just because you limit how you can be attacked. I think, but that's me. That's my mentality, not everyone else's.
Need something here, John. Here we go. Okay, serve. Good defense. Get there. Oh,
Game
there we
and
go.
the match, and I think a very, very good performance from Freddie Bristowe
Very
there.
solid.
Very impressive. He'll go on to play Ben Taylor Matthews in the last 16. Good match that'll be.
Very
But
well
yeah,
played to Freddie. Hard luck. Commiserations to John.
yeah, John
Be
falling.
disappointed there at times. It was
John falling short. He will be disappointed, but I don't think he did too much wrong. To be fair, I think Bristowe just a better player on balance.
good stuff from Freddie. Great commentaries as ever. And just like that, we'll leave you for now. I think you're up again for the next one. Next
Yeah.
up, we've got
Vaughan Houghton against home favourite Noah Moats.
fantastic. Should be a good match. We'll look forward to seeing you all watching the next one.
Good luck in the double.